Hey guys, and welcome back to the PvP Pet Battle Series, and today we are doing as promised from last week's pet teams. This is the super high defensive team of the mechanical pandaren dragonling, the lesser voidcaller, and Mr. Bigglesworth. Now this team is super defensive. You can also switch one of these pets out and bring in the magical crawled, and he will pretty much never die, and your team won't die either because of his amazing heal. So we switched it up there. I was about to do the pet battle in Eastern Kingdoms, but trying to find a pet battle there is quite hard because it's still zone Pacific kind of thing, whereas if you're in Eastern Kingdoms, you're only going to be able to fight people in Eastern Kingdoms. So I summoned myself over to Pandaren, and that is where we're going to get our pet battle off, and here we go. It is accepted, and let's see what our opponent's going to be rocking with. So our opponent's team today is the Fell Flame, the Crawling Claw, and Direhorn Runt. So his team is very strong. It is kind of one of those OP teams. The Direhorn Runt, everybody knows, is extremely strong. So we will start off things with our lesser voidcaller. And what are we going to do first? We're going to do the exact same thing he does, and we are going to Curse of Doom. So he Curse of Dooms us, and we Curse of Doom him. It is a very exciting start to this PvP pet battle, and boom, he gets a quick crit off, which kind of does suck. I wish he did not get that crit because it might impact me later on in this PvP pet battle. So we have our high wall of defense up, and we are going to switch out into our mechanical pandaren dragonling. So what is he going to do? He is not going to attack because he thinks he's Mr. Clever Clogs and is not going to get the prism down. But I get blocked his attack, and my Curse of Doom hits him very well, and because we have our little decoy up there, our Curse of Doom did not get affected, or our little voidcaller did not get affected by his Curse of Doom, which is pretty damn awesome. So we will get a little, what do you call that attack? It is the bombing run. Yes, it is the bombing run attack. So we are going to switch out into Mr. Bigglesworth now, and he is going to miss his attack, thank goodness. So we're going to prowl or pounce and hit him nice, and he's going to Curse of Doom us up once again. So that is his Crawling Claw dead, and he uses his lovely, what do you call it? I can't remember that attack. No, my mind has gone blank completely. It switches your team. I can't remember. I use it all the time with my giant bone spider. Oh man, my mind has gone completely blank. That is not good. So we will switch into Mr. Bigglesworth, and we will get another defensive wall on the go. So there is our ice barrier up, and what is his little Fell Flame going to do? He's going to put the barrier down simply by attacking, and also his Curse of Doom attack, of course, from the Crawling Claw. So Mr. Bigglesworth is now pretty much dead after him using Conflagrate. And little Mr. Bigglesworth comes back to life because he's an undead pet, which is always good. And we get one more pounce off before we die, which is always good. And there is our Ice Tomb hit. And that is also very good because that means he is now stunned for one turn. So we will bring our mechanical pandaren dragonling out again, and we will use our Thunderbolt, which will hit him plus the black line, which is the Direhorn Runt. So we want to get as much damage done to Mr. Direhorn before he comes out and whips our ass. So he is already down to 900 HP, which is always good. So we will get a bombing run off real quick here, and that will do some very nice damage to him. What is our opponent going to do? Our opponent is going to use some Screech attack, which I'm not too sure what that attack is, but it hits the back line and crits our Voidcaller. So our Voidcaller is, our lesser Void Walker is, you know, he's not a very unlucky pet. He gets hit by crits so often. So we've got our decoy up, which is good because we don't want to be hit by that charge because it is very strong. So we are going to Arcane Blast him, or it's not, it is the Nether something or other. My mind has gone blank completely today. So our bombing run hit him and crit him, and there we go. We get a flawless battle stone as well, which is always good. So thanks for watching, guys. I've been the Bullo, and I'll see you all later.